No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Before we get into the video, I want to show you guys a little clip from the new channel that I've been working on. You look like an old ass man going to fucking Comic-Con. That's what you look like. With your sassy black lady friend. Probably. She's probably sassy. You know how they do us. So, I told you guys earlier I wanted to post as much as possible, posting every day. So, look, I can't do that with the Suns. Okay, first off, it's the regular season and we're just getting out of the finals. And second off, bitch, if you're getting paid goddamn $40 million a year and you're not even trying, what the fuck do I look like talking about your ass for? I'm gonna talk about you every day not giving a shit? I'm supposed to give a shit about you not giving a shit. It's like, what the fuck do I look like? So if you want to hear me being hilarious on other shit, the link for the channel is in the description. Go subscribe to it, or all the caterpillars in the world will die. That is a fact. That is a fact. You, and not anybody else, you listening. So if you don't hate nature, I would probably go subscribe to the other channel. But look, guys, I've been watching the Suns games, obviously. I've been talking about them more on Instagram, at Ignorance and Basketball. But, okay, look. First game, you dropped to the Nuggets. I'm like, okay, maybe they just didn't give a shit. They just beat the fuck out of the Nuggets in the damn playoffs. So I'm like, okay. You got cops sleeping. Fucking Frozone had the damn game of his life. I let it go. They beat the Lakers, we're back to 500. Well, I don't like to say we because I didn't do shit. They're back to 500. Muy bien. That's Spanish. Then you play the fucking Trailblazers, right? You get your fucking ass beat on national television. I think it was on NBA TV. CJ McCollum, who is a proven substitute teacher. I've walked into classrooms and I've seen him subbing in the classrooms. CJ McCollum beats the living shit out of the Suns by himself. He goes off. Anytime the Suns even think about making a comeback, he's like, no, bitch. Stay your ass in the back where you belong. Take this fucking L. You beat the shit out of us in the preseason. Now it's my turn for revenge when it actually matters. And I'm like, okay, they just got their ass beat by Portland, who sucks. They're good, but they're not winning shit, okay? People who got offended by that. First off, fuck you. Why are you even here? Second off, fuck off. I'm not your friend. I'm not your dad. So I'm like, okay, they just got their ass beat by a fucking substitute teacher. Obviously, they're going to be pissed off. The Kings are about to get their fucking teeth knocked in. The Suns are going to be pissed. They have something to prove. Here we go. And again, what do I see? A fucking team that has goddamn arrogance. Look, this is my thing. The Suns are either arrogant as shit, which I think they were last season because they blew so many games against shitty teams, or they're just tired. I'm leaning more toward arrogance because you had, what, 5 days off? Like, how much fucking rest do you need? So, what the fuck? You get your ass beat by a goddamn substitute teacher on cable television, and then it's time to beat the shit out of the Kings, who fucking suck, and you drop the ball. You let Harrison Barnes, who I'm pretty sure is a carpenter on the side, you let him fuck you up at home. I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to talk about? Don't get me wrong, the Suns are my team, but when I see bitch energy, I have to call it out. What are we doing here? This isn't even bitch energy. This is like James Harden arrogance. Actually, no, James Harden is bitch energy. This is like I'm too good to be here energy. Bitch, you lost in the finals. You're up 2-0. You got fucking swept after that. Where is this arrogance coming from? You haven't done shit. You failed. You had a fucking chance to bring it home and you dropped the ball. Literally. So what the fuck are you so goddamn arrogant about? I don't understand it. Why do you think you're better than the Kings? You have the same amount of rings as the fucking Kings do. Why do you think you're better than the Nuggets? You have the same amount of fucking rings as goddamn Jokic does. At least he got an MVP, Chris. So, what the fuck? You should be the fucking team with all the damn energy. You should be the fucking team with something to prove. But all I see is a bunch of fucking overpaid motherfuckers who don't look like they give a shit. That's what I'm seeing when I'm watching these games. So when you guys are like, come on, where are you? How come you're not talking about it? What the fuck am I supposed to say? I'm supposed to sit here and fucking analyze a game where motherfuckers don't even look like they want to be there? I'm not doing that shit. No, fuck you. Try harder, bitch. I don't see any fucking effort. So if they're not trying, why the fuck should I? But like I said, we're still out here. I still want to give you guys some fucking entertainment, so go subscribe to the other channel. Now, am I saying I'm never going to make a Suns video again? Of course not. I'm probably going to make one on their next game, which we will be streaming. Link for the Discord is down below. Or I don't know if we'll be streaming it. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Who knows what's going to happen? I'm not God. But do you guys get what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just not seeing any effort here. It's like, this looks like a different team. And I know we're only 4 games in. And I know I'm being dramatic, but it's part of my charm. I'm just like, what the fuck? Jokic, we let it slide. Frozone, fine. I let that game slide. You beat the Lakers because you played a good half, not even a whole good game. Let's be real. They came back in the 4th, and they maybe even could have won that game. There's a possibility. If Crowder misses that 3, and if Mikal didn't get some of those boards, you might be down 0-4 right now. And that one would have fucking hurt because you were up like 30-something. So, I don't know, guys. I don't like what I've seen so far. I don't know if I've made that clear or not. But I've just been seeing a lot of bullshit. Who do they play next? Let me look this shit up. Now, they play the Cavs tomorrow. Now, I can't see them losing that game. But they should be 4-0 right now. The fact that they're 1-3 pisses me off. They better not go 1-4. Or I will delete this channel. I'm not really going to do that, but I mean, fuck, man. I mean, at this point, why not just take the starters out? If they're going to be playing this poorly, take the starters out. Even though I haven't seen that much greatness, but at least it'll be interesting from the bench. I mean, motherfuckers are missing free throws. I saw Mikal miss some big ones. Cam Johnson's missing free throws. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you that tired? Did you forget how to play basketball? Like, what's going on? That's some weird shit. You're missing free throws now? Are you so arrogant you don't even want to shoot free throws? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe people, I would say everyone's not in game shape, but CJ McCollum looked like he was in fucking game shape. So, yeah, I know. I get it. You just made it to the finals, but the Bucks look pretty good. What's the Bucks record? Okay, never mind. The Bucks are trash too, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're just tired. And maybe they'll get it together eventually. I hope so. But if they're that fucking tired, put in somebody else. Cam Johnson, I know he played a long season, but he wasn't racking up minutes like that. Let him start some games. Let Campaign, well, Campaign's been in fucking street clothes every time I see him. I think I'm looking at a model from fucking Urban Outfitters or some shit. He's not been playing. So let Alfred get in there. Like, why not? Why not rest Devin and Chris? Rest DA a couple games. I know Mikal probably doesn't want to miss a game for his record. He hasn't missed a game since like fucking high school or whatever. But rest him. Doesn't that make sense since they had such a long season? Especially Devin. He's getting off COVID. Man has not put down a fucking basketball for a year. Let him take a nap. Chris Paul is 105 years old. Let him take a couple days off. That's what I would suggest. And holy shit, how did I forget to bring this up for this long into the video? Monty, I don't know how many times I have to tell you personally because I know you listen. What else would you be doing with your time? Why in fucking Korean Jesus' green earth do you keep giving Devin Booker the ball for ISOs late in the game? That shit has not worked since the fucking shot he made in the bubble. Guess what we're not? In the fucking bubble. We're back to reality where Jamal Murray is pretty good. Who was that dude who was balling out? The guy on the fucking Pacers. I can't think of his name. You guys know who I'm talking about because he was on the Suns, where he is a nobody. I don't want to see any more fucking Devin Booker ISOs late in the game until actually never. Until never. I don't ever want to see it again. He is not Kevin Durant. He is not fucking Kobe Bryant. He is not goddamn Dwayne Wade. Devin Booker is an excellent scorer, but when it comes to isolation basketball, it's not really his strength. It's not. He's a lot better coming off of cuts, pin downs, shit like that. He's a great mid-range shooter, but Devin Booker is not really crossing people up like that. Let's be real. I don't think people are like fucking terrified when they're on an island with Devin Booker. That's just not really his game. He has handles like a white guy. He just does. And he's not 7 feet tall. He's like 6'5". He's not that athletic. He doesn't have freakishly long arms or anything. And he doesn't have handles like that. So how the fuck is he going to be a great ISO scorer? How? Somebody fucking please explain to me how the hell that's going to happen. It's not. So stop giving him the fucking ball and just expecting magic to happen, because we watched it all last season and that shit worked 0% of the fucking time. Draw up a play and there's nobody I want on this team shooting it more than Devin. I mean that. And I'm a longtime Chris Paul fan, but the motherfucker is 6 feet tall and 117 years old. So stop fucking doing that. I'm saying this because if you watch the Kings game, when they had like 30-something seconds left, they didn't call a timeout. They just gave it to Chris, and Chris gave it to Devin, and just expected magic to happen. And again, it didn't. And then Harrison Barnes, who again is a literal carpenter, fucking hit a game winner in Devin's face, as he should. And I'm glad the fucking Suns lost that game, because I hate when my team plays like shit for 90% of a game, and then they think they can fucking turn it on the last 2 minutes and win. That shit does not work. So thank God Harrison Barnes, who is a carpenter, hit that game winner and reminded them, bitch, you need to try for the whole fucking game, not the last goddamn 35 seconds. What the fuck do you think this is? This is not goddamn 2K. This is not fucking NBA Live. Nobody's catching on fire and breaking backboards. This is real life. So fucking put in some goddamn effort or stay the fuck home.